Life is only now. Love is only now. Truth is only now. Wisdom is only now. Enlightenment, self-realization, only now. Joy is only now. Happiness is only now. Freedom, only now. Absolute peace, only now. It's up to you. Those words were written by Scott Anderson. They applied then, and they apply now. So right about now, you're asking yourself, why is he wearing a shirt and tie? A tie that is older than your father, and a shirt that is wrinkled. That is because I just felt like putting on a shirt and a tie. I didn't need a reason, I just felt like it. That's all. Only now. Today I woke up with the idea that I am probably the most fortunate man in the world because of simple pleasures. I found a pen that writes, a pen that writes flawlessly. You may say to yourself, it's just a pen. Have you ever in need of a pen that did not work? A pen that writes flawlessly. Simple pleasures. I woke up this morning with a phone call from a friend, and she usually calls me in the morning for two reasons, really. At age 78, well, I'll be 78 July 27th, but she calls, I think, to make sure that I survive the night. I think that is such a thoughtful thing. And then she'll always end her conversations that are usually very light, by the way, by saying something very profound, but something that is very meaningful to me. She'll end her conversation by saying, I love you. Simple pleasures. A pen that writes. Somebody who cares today. As for me, I enjoy today, right now. I enjoy talking to you, just you. In my mind, I pretend that I'm talking to a friend. You are my friend. And if you're the only one who sees this video, then I've accomplished my mission. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you. I know you're watching this on my YouTube channel, and if you look at the statistics, you'll say, wow, a lot of people watch this channel. The fact is, a lot of people do not watch this channel, and that's okay, because I just wanted to talk to you, to tell you how much I appreciate you. Simple pleasures. Simple pleasures like having fruit to eat for breakfast. Banana, an apple. Simple pleasures like having the ability to make a cup of coffee. Simple pleasure like having a camera. A camera. It rained last night, and I went outside with my camera and shot some pictures, which I'd like to share with you. They're just simple photographs, really, but each one has a meaning. Each one has a meaning. Simple pleasures such as the pleasure of memory. I want to share a little story with you because it's sort of profound. Back in high school, I had a friend that was very, very, very nice to me. My friend was a woman, and we were very intimate. to a point of high school, as much as high school students can be. But she told me something that really influenced my life. She said, it's not that girls don't feel the same sensations that men do. We do, perhaps with even a greater degree of sensuality. It's just that a girl's reputation can be ruined by a man who is not very wise. A man who cannot be discreet. A man who will say things that'll hurt a girl's reputation forever. So women are more careful as to who they share themselves with, because they have to be. What does that tell me? It tells me that I must be discreet in all my relationships with women. Discreet. No name, no details about what happened. And that's the mantra that I've lived with. Whatever happens between me and her stays between me and her forever. One has got to be discreet. And you may say to yourself, well, what happens if she gets angry and she want to say ugly things? Well, anger is temporary, but the words that we speak seem to resonate forever. So, it's up to us. Simple pleasures. Simple pleasures. I mentioned earlier that one of my simple pleasures is to take photographs. You have been looking at my photographs, and each of these means something to me. They all do. I can only tell you this. I appreciate the fact that I am me. I'm limited, of course, because I can never know everything. And as long as I don't know everything, that means that there's more to learn. And if there's more to learn, then I can never say I know everything, can I? So, because of that, I keep an open mind. It is true, I did create a school of thought, Microdacism, but you know what it means. It's simply my way of assuring you to think for yourself. That's all. Create your own world based on your own knowledge and your own experience, your own inspiration, your own intuition. That is what it means. So when I talk about simple pleasures, I'm talking about having a camera that works. The simple pleasure of now, today, that I'm able to use my camera and to share some snapshots with you. The simple pleasure of being me. That's right. It has nothing to do with ego. It just has to do with the fact that I appreciate me for who I am. Flaws and all. Wrinkled shirt and all. I appreciate me because I'm able to do what I'm able to do and to share what I can with you. So there you have it. Simple pleasures of developing habits that hurt no one. Not physically, not emotionally, not mentally, not spiritually. Doing my utmost best to hurt no one. And when I do, I recognize it and I try my best not to repeat that error. See what I mean? By the way, it was that same friend who's a girl in high school, who told me, and this is so profound, so wise at her young age, that almost all the troubles in the world, and this is back in the 60s, mind you, are caused by old, insecure, insincere men, greedy men. Almost all the wars are caused by old, greedy men. Almost all the laws that are made to intimidate women are caused by old, insecure men. And the more I think about it, the more I think she may be right. I don't know why, but it seems to me as men get older, they get more greedy for power and for money. And they get to a point where starting a conflict is no big deal because they know that is a way of expressing themselves. Greedy, powerful men. Can you remember the last time a conflict was started by a woman? I can't. So, simple pleasures of saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being you. Thanking you for being there and allowing me the freedom and the simple pleasure of saying thank you.